Alright, let's do the second part of our list. I put the card back up so that you could remind it of our pattern. The owl can be spelled with OU at the beginning or the middle of a base word, or it could be spelled with OW in the middle or the end of a base word. The word that's the exception to this is the word owl, the raptor that flies quietly through the night. The owl, it has the ow at the beginning of the word and it is spelled with the OW. Alright, so let's get started with the words that have the spelling of the OU. Let me push this up. Alright. Mountain. I climbed up the mountain. Sound it out. Ow. T. Mountain. Let's do the sounds. Ow. In this word, it's the OU. T. Now the sound is mountain, but it's spelled with an AI. Because this is a vowel sound and this is a vowel sound, it's a two-syllable word. With two-syllable words, most of the time we only have one syllable or one part of the word that is stressed. It has the most force when we say it. So when we say mountain, we stress the first syllable, mound, and then tin. In the unstressed syllable, most of the time the vowel is going to be the schwa, which is the upside down E, which is the sound. Mountain. The next word is mound. I will mound up the chocolate pudding on my plate. Mound. Ow. D. The first sound is ow. And this word is OU. And D. D, D, D. Like a drum. Bubble sticks out in front, up to the top, down and bump. Mound. The next word is scout. I was in the Girl Scouts. Scout. Sound it out. S, k, ow, t. The first sound is s, k. Ow. It's OU. T. T. Scout. The next word is shout. I will shout loudly. Sh. Out. The first sound is sh. What two letters represent the sh sound? SH. Sh. It goes in one box because it represents one sound. Sh. The next sound is ow, is OU, and t. T. Shout. Let me pull this up. The next word is couch. I sat on the couch. Sound it out. K, ow, ch. The first sound is k. Ow. And ch. Ch. What two letters represent ch? The CH. When two letters represent one new sound, that's called a digraph. Digraph means two sounds making two letters making one sound. The SH is a digraph, the CH is a digraph, the TH is a digraph, the WH is a digraph. Alright, so all of these words that we've worked on so far have had the ow sound in the middle. Now the next two words are going to have the ow at the beginning of the word. And because y'all are going to memorize this card, right? Ow at the beginning of a base word is going to be spelled with the OU. So, ounce is our next word. Ounce. I only needed an ounce of hand lotion. Ounce. Ow, s. The first sound is ow, O-U, and s. Alright, the s at the end of a word. Let's take a look at this. The C followed by an E, I, or Y will say the S sound, like in scent, city, lacy. Okay, so ounce has a C with an E at the end because C followed by an E, I, or Y will say the S sound. If you want to, you can circle this so that you know the C and the E are working together to make the S sound. Again, here's the card. C followed by an E, I, or Y says S. Ounce. The next word is outdoors. I love to be outdoors. Sound it out. Out, d, o, r, s. Outdoors. The first sound is ow. T. Please start at the top and go down, and then cross over. D, d, d. Sounds like a drum. The bubble goes first, up to the top, down and bump. O. It's the two O's. Probably from the word origin for it to say O, because most of the time the two O's, I'm going to pull this card up, the two O's will sound like oo like boo and like book. But this is O, like a long O sound. The next sound is Z. Z can be represented by the S, doors. Now, or typically is a R-controlled vowel, but because it's spelled with two vowels, it is not considered an R-controlled vowel. So the O, O, R does not go in one box. This is considered a vowel team that is making the O sound. It is not using the or oo sound. Outdoors. The next word is announce. I will announce the winner. Announce. Ow, s. Because it's at the beginning of the word and it's an unstressed syllable, it's an A. Ow. In the middle. S. C followed by an E, R, Y is going to say the S sound. Now, I lift this space because announce is a two-syllable word. And ow are the vowel sounds. To keep this looking, when we say it, we say and then nounce. So to keep it from looking like an open syllable, which is a single vowel at the end of a syllable, which is it's in a syllable all by itself, it would typically, because it's an open syllable, it would say its name. A. Announce, that's not how we pronounce it. It needs to be the unstressed So we have to double the N so that the syllable break is here. That's now closed, but it's keeping it from being the long version of that letter. That's why that N is doubled. You double a middle consonant, keeping the vowel in front of it short, or in this case the short turns to a schwa because it's in an unaccented syllable, because it's in a two-syllable word. The next word is hound. I bought a hound dog. Hound. Ow, d. The first sound is ow, d, 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 d. Drum, bubble comes first, up to the top, down and bump. Hound. Trout. I caught a trout. T, out. first sound is t. Ow, t. That's an easy one. Trout. All right, let me move this up. The next word is grouch. Grouch. He was a grouch this morning. Sound it out. G, ow, ch. G. Please make sure your bubble sits on the writing line and the hook goes in front. G. Ow, ch. Which digraph makes ch? It's the CH. Goes in one box and makes one sound. Ch. The next word is boundary. Boundary. Sound it out. B, ow, n, d, e. B, b. My lips are closed. The line is first. And then the bubble. Ow, n, d, d, d. The drum comes first. E. E at the end of a word can be spelled with a Y. Boundary. The next word is an unusual word. That's why I left it for last. It has a couple of different issues with it because it's not following a whole lot of the rules. The word is eyebrow. Let's sound it out first. I, b, ow. I. There's 3 letters in the word I. It only makes one sound. I. That's the long I sound. It says the name of the letter I. Because it makes one sound, those 3 letters needs to go in that one box. I. E, Y, E. Says one sound. I. I looked it up. It is an Old English word. It does not say what its previous word origin is, but it's an Old English word, and that's how they spelled it, and so that's how we spell it and how we say it. I. One sound. I. The next sound is B for brow. B. The line is first and then the bubble. Ow. Ow in this word is spelled with an O-W. Remember, O-Ws in the middle or the end of the word can be spelled with an O-W. I'm going to put this right up here. The middle or the end of a base word. We didn't have any other word in our list that had the O-W at the end of a word. Sometimes if you see a O-W at the end of the word, it will say O, the long O sound, which says the letter name of O. And this word, because it is part of this phonics rule, let me scoot it down. The O-W can spell the ow at the end of a base word, and that's what's true for this word, not the long O sound. Okay, the tricky part was the I and the OU at the end, making sure you know it's not the long O, but it is the ow sound for eyebrow. Alright guys, if you need to review any of these rules, your teacher will have the list and the page number for the Phoneme Grapheme Mapping book by Catherine Grace. If they have access to that book, y'all can look up the rules and dive into these things a little bit more. This is going to help you learn not only these words, but also words that you run across in your AR books, reading the newspaper, reading books that you want to for pleasure. The thing is that you need to learn how to figure out words so that you can read any word that you want to. I hope that you enjoy your story, and I'll see you later.